Hello, everybody. Hello, traders. Hello, investors. Welcome to the Saudi Stock Academy. Okay, today's talk we are going to talk about the Saudi Arabian mining company. It's traded on the Tadawul index or stock market in Tadawul, Saudi stock market, and the ticker is 1211. Okay, so that's to be aware of that. So before we start on this as you can see that the stock is like flying uh, in the sky. So we are going to do analysis. I mean, and check where we are going and what are the opportunities if we want to trade this stock or own this stock for a long term. So before we start, just be aware that this video is for general informational purposes only. So this analysis is presented in this video does not constitute an offer to sell or solicitation to buy. Okay, I strongly recommend consulting a professional advisor before buying or making any investment decision in the Saudi market. Okay, so let's go back to our stock. Okay, so as you can see on this stock is flying. If we compare this stock to the, uh, to the general market, the tasi, which is in the index of the Saudi stock market, you can see we are not really we're at midterm and long term. We are not really in a uptrend. We are not really in a strong uptrend. We are only going sideways if we take in account. Um, I mean. Where the stock is right now, okay, where the market is right now. So you can see here, uh, moving averages, they were going down. We just crossed all of them, and we are now coming to a resistance here. Okay, but that's not the mean of the subject of our analysis. We are going to talk again about the mining stock, Saudi mining stock, which is 12. 11. Okay, you can see the stock is completely going not compared to the stock market itself, the main index. And as you can see, we've been in this steady trend since the first I can say maybe June or May we started this uptrend. Okay, and we've been in this channel, 20 channel with touches, lines many times. Okay, and we confirm that this channel is really working well and will contain surely the price in the future comes. Now we are now approaching a very strong resistance coming from the upper line of this channel and also coming from this pivot point resistance at around 69 Saudi riyals. So are we? Did we reach a top of this market? I don't know, but at least we are coming this strong resistance. So be aware of that. Don't jump in this market as a FOMO, as a fear to miss out of this movement. But as you can see, based on this analysis, there are few targets that we have to be aware of: 75, 82, 89, and 95. Okay, especially the one at 88. Okay, 75. Okay, 99. That's be going to have this resistance from the pivot point and also the top of this line of this extra channel. We copy this channel one and we just clone it and put a new channel on the top here. Okay, so what is the entry point? Okay, let me check on the lower time frames. Okay, as you can see on the if we go and check again also on the very long term on the monthly chart. Okay, as you can see here, we had like a triangle, horizon triangle, and we just uh, I mean, blast this resistance here around 57. That was the first month we already the first month, the second month, where this is the second month, this is September and this is October, and we already moved substantially from this line. So what is the plan? If we're looking for longer term, if we need any return to this resistance or support, new support, that will give us a new entry point. I mean, uh, okay, I mean, if the price goes back in the future to this line, will be a good entry point around 57, 58. I will be in a good entry point. The target of this is around this. If we took the base of this triangle, okay, and we put in an A in the future projected, you can see here that our target is around 92. As I said, longer term entry as retracement to this support, which used to be a resistance, a strong one, and you may be given, if there is any weakness in the stock and go in the price goes I mean to this level again, that will be a good entry point going forward, okay, in the future. So for shorter term, let me see on the stock here, okay. So as you can see here, the stock is flying, and there is no I mean the only thing, as I said, if there is any uh, retracement back to this level, is the same one I talked about it in the monthly time frame, okay. What I'm gonna do is we can ride this um, I mean this strong trend. If one ride it, I mean, I will, let me see on the short term, I'm going to put 30 minutes here, okay. So what we are going to do, every time there is a top, there is something like a setup like this, or like this one, we're gonna just add a VWAP, anchored VWAP, okay, like we did here, and like we can do in many of them, okay. So what I'm gonna do is do one like this here. So you can see every time we made this a top, and we draw this VWAP. So the VWAP act effectively as a resistance, okay, in this side. So here, okay. Then if we I mean, if we close above this VWAP, anchored VWAP, similar thing here. If we close above this anchored VWAP, okay, we can have a short-term entry signals going at least to those uh, 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 pivot point we have here, okay. You can see we have two pivot points around 70.770, okay, and we have another one here around almost a 69, okay. So to have an entry point, we need to cross above this using this strategy above this anchored VWAP, okay, anchored VWAP. Okay, so we'll do the same thing as we did here. So hopefully we do it here also, and we'll have a good chance to ride the little bit of this trend for short-term gains. Okay. Otherwise, we still wait until we get a setup, valid setup. So to wrap it up, this stock is very strong, going up. Have a very good potential to go until maybe 92. As you can see here, I put the 92 is the target of this triangle, but it's also 95 here. I put 95 is also target of this rising channel, okay, price channel, okay. So Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you. This is my first video for covering Saudi market. I hopefully will do more videos in the coming future, coming foreseen future. And then be there. Thank you. See you again. Thank you for watching my videos.